Hello boys, girls, and everything in between. This is Redorik Gaming, and I've finally come back from my sort of little hiatus thing. Today I've got Devil May Cry for you, and I've got a bit of a unpopular opinion on this game, and that is that I actually really like it. But more on that soon. Off of my hiatus, I've actually decided last night to try and force myself back into things, because I feel like I'm leaving you guys in the dark. Admittedly, I only have very few amounts of fans, very few amount of subscribers, but even with that, you guys are important to me. The fact that you have given me your trust and enjoy my videos to such an extent that you actually would subscribe to me, that's saying something to me that says I can't let you guys down. I have to make sure that there's at least something new for you guys to watch, otherwise I feel like I'm cheating yous. So yeah, last night which is, it's not so much last night, but who cares. Anyway, last night I went on a downloading spree, went through my Steam library and thought to myself, what one of these games would be a good idea for me to record myself in, and what of these games have I not given a chance yet when it comes to playing them. So I thought, okay, what can I do for Let's Plays, what can I do for this, what can I do for that? I also, funnily enough, came up with a good idea about doing some different top 5s and top 10s and all that, based on my personal opinion and stuff like that. Might be a good idea to introducing new people to the channel, that might be good. Don't know yet, it really depends if I actually have the time and the patience to do it. Simply because I've got a new job, it takes up quite a lot of my time, and I'm usually bloody tired by the time I come home from it. But don't get me wrong, I really want to try and get you guys some really good videos out regardless. So what I downloaded, I got myself Ys Origin. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a Y and then an S. Origin. Little anime game. It's top-down RPG style as far as I know. I've re-downloaded Starbound. These guys have done a bunch of updates since I last played it. Hopefully there is something new to get me to sink my teeth into it, really get stuck into it, and really get you guys some good gameplay, some really good lengthy footage for it. And then I've also got Half Minute Hero. This game is hilarious, I love it, and I reckon with the right amount of effort put into it, I could really make you guys enjoy it too. Then there's Antichamber. Antichamber is actually a favorite of mine that I played quite a long time ago. If you look on my Facebook page, if you eventually scroll down enough, you'll eventually find a quick black and white photo, at least it looks black and white, from Antichamber, showing that I have completely completed the game. Now, it's been a very long time since then, and it is a puzzle game, of course. I think I've forgotten most of the solutions. I hope so. Otherwise, it's going to be boring for you guys to watch me just, like, speed run it. So that's going to be good. If I can get a full gameplay, thing of that going, that'd be pretty damn good. It is a really damn good game, and it really messes with your head. It's excellent. Not messes with your head in a moral standing, by the way. Just messes with your head on a first-person standing. Then I've also got Murdered Suspect. Haven't played that one yet. Don't know what to expect. Thief. I played the original one of that. I still don't know what to expect from the new one though, because people have told me that it's very, very different from the other one, which could be both really good and really bad for me. I don't know yet. This War of Mine. I was actually going to do that right now, but that game is depressing. Really depressing and sad. So I thought, let's start off on a little bit more of a high before we go down to a low. I also got Grav. That thing's more suited to internet streams. I got Aeron and Orbital Gear. I picked those two up on sale by just like selling some trading cards on Steam. Then we finally got Gods Will Be Watching. That game is the kind of thing that'll mess with your head on a moral standing. And most likely mess a lot more with mine. So that's not good. But either way, I've been sitting here in the starting menu talking for far too fucking long. Let's get into game and show you guys exactly why I like this game. Devil May Cry Ninja Theory's adaptation. Alright, so I'm just going to make sure that everything is okay. I'm going to, because I don't want to stop the recording straight off, I'm going to turn things down here so that I don't have to stop the recording and do it myself through the other ways. Now, I don't think you guys... Whoa. What did I just click? Oh, training. Hi! Alrighty. So I actually have beaten this before, so I actually have some things unlocked. But for the sake of me, kind of shit, I'm just going to do things the norm. I'm going to actually play this on a harder difficulty, though. Nephilim! Found. Start mission! So yeah, I actually have quite a few different reasons why I both like this game, and a few things that actually almost ruined it for me. Now, I know you guys didn't get to see it, but there actually is an intro sequence where you've got a really catchy, awesome song playing while it shows how Dante got to this position right now in his trailer. And that's essentially, he went to a bar, and it also emphasizes on the point that he can see both angels and demons, and the world they live in as well, being stuck constantly between limbo and his own world. And yeah, that keeps happening to him a lot. And it's what screwed up his head quite a bit.
He is undoubtedly a traitor
Okay.
and a terrorist. And I, for one, am not for the death penalty.
And he has those freaking that cool ass tattoo.
Illegally shoot the son of a bitch.
Hell of a no.
This is Bob Barbas, just doing God's work.
Dante, get out of there! You're in danger!
Spoiler alert, it's not one of the chicks you took home.
Who are you? What do you want?
You were careless. You left a trail. Now he's on to you.
What are you talking about? Who's on to me?
The hunter demon. He's here.
This sequence is actually bloody excellent. And that thing is fucking ugly.
It's too late. You're gonna have to fight your way out.
Oh, the weirdness that is Limbo.
Shit. Back in limbo. Bad day for a hangover.
I reckon.
Get your filthy fucking claw off my trailer.
Fuck's sake.
Missed.
Well, he got the trailer, so... And here comes the rebellion.
Wanna fight? Let's go.
Nope, I've forgotten how to play. I'm not going to use those yet. I'm not supposed to even have them at the moment. Oh yes. So yeah, where was I? There are actually a few reasons why I like this game, and a few reasons why I almost got it ruined for me. And before you go, oh, I'm guessing it's because, just like everyone else, you had the odd opinion of, oh, this game isn't Dante. Well, no, I'm actually going to quickly tell you that this is Dante. It fits. It fits very, very well. He's not as cool or witty as the, you know, old British guy kind of sensibility he used to have. Ah, crap, I wasn't supposed to be using the gun in that sequence. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. And the music in this also freaking rocks. Okay then. But yeah, the music in this bloody rocks. It's one of the reasons why I absolutely love this. But lots of people didn't like this simply because of the new Dante design. And while I didn't like it myself, there's a very good reason for it being the way it is. But a little bit more into that later. The only things I actually didn't like in this, believe it or not, was the fact that later on in the game when you see, they keep mispronouncing Mundus. You won't believe that's actually the thing, but that's one of the biggest things that I don't like. Is that, funnily enough, they keep mispronouncing Mundus. And they mispronounce it as Mundus in this, and it pisses me off. One of the other things that I actually really don't like is that it's kind of, well, it fits at times, and I actually kind of like it at times, but it gets a little bit annoying at some points. And that is that the game seems to have a continuous kind of conspiracy theory feel to it when it comes to the you know, Mundus is in control of the companies, and the companies are all trying to rot your mind and shit. That I didn't like so much, but by the end of the game, you will think it really fits. I know by the end of the game, I thought it really fit. So that's really good. That's one of the things that is both a negative and a positive. And it's more so just a negative for me because it gets annoying at some points of the game. Mind you, I'm the kind of person of the persuasion that I do not like conspiracy theorists and all those kind of things. And yes, I just freaking reflected an attack back at an enemy. It was sweet. And I did it again! Haha! Now, what about the things I love? Because I've been a little bit negative up to this point, talking about the things I don't like. What are the things I like a lot? You know the things I like are everything in this game. Down to her right now, her character design, down to Dante's character design, which is showing the wrong one right now.
I can phase into limbo and communicate with you. I can see you, talk to you, but I'm not actually in limbo with you.
If I pull the trigger?
I'll die. I'm risking my life here for you. I want to help.
She is actually a brilliant character.
I don't need your help.
And when I was first playing this, because I was of the persuasion that I didn't like this because it wasn't old Dante, the reason why I kept playing this game and seeing it to the end was her. She is such a likable character. And admittedly, her freaking character design is freaking cute. So what about the things I like in this game? A little bit more into detail, I mean. Well, the gameplay is a little bit more simplistic. Well, quite a bit more simplistic. This is both a good thing and a bad thing. Lots of people think this is a bad thing because, of course, there's less that you can actually do and it's a lot easier, but I am of the persuasion that I think it's really good. And the reason why? It allows any kind of player to walk into this game and pull off some of the awesome Dante-esque kind of shit that you can do. Well, probably a better way of describing that would be Devil May Cry-esque. Just the awesome freaking hack and slash kind of things you can do in this. And also the fact that the environment is bloody awesome. On to that! The environment in this game is bloody excellent and really makes it feel like you're living in a living world. Well, not so much living, but fighting in a living world. Because everything in Limbo moves down to the floor beneath your feet. Whoa, am I supposed to be able to use that? Yeah, nope. Down to the floor beneath your feet. You'll see it in a second when I actually get to that point in the thing. How do I get up here? I don't want to use the freaking other shit. Oh, there we go. Just in case I'm actually kind of breaking the immersion for you guys. I'm not supposed to have half the crap I have at the moment. Submit to debt. Okay, I might. No thanks. And yeah, so that's one of the things I really, really bloody like. Here comes Dick Face. Well, other thing face.
Is that my coat?
Hey, that's okay.
Get up there.
Yeah, that thing I've just been wearing every time I was in a fight. Because it's not my playthrough. Well, this is not my first playthrough. It's definitely my playthrough, though. Recruit. Got you, coat.
Sweet.
I know, right?
Breaking news. We go live to our eye in the sky. Steve, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Alright, but actually very quickly onto the old Dante versus new Dante discussion. Funnily enough, Ninja Theory, the guys who made this game, now I'm pretty sure these are the guys who are responsible for Bayonetta and other things. No, not Bayonetta, I'm thinking of something else. Some other awesome hack and slash games. I don't remember what they are just yet. Just at the moment. All I remember is Ninja Theory. I didn't bother to actually look up a Wikipedia page before I went into this. Yeah, but yeah, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Ninja Theory were the guys who created this, yep, and I can't remember the games that I actually did, but Ninja Theory was actually discussing with Capcom because they kept sending them concept arts that were pretty much the same old Dante, and Capcom, the publisher, actually ended up turning around and saying, no, stop doing this, and actually got up Ninja Theory, and eventually it came down to something like this is your last chance kind of thing. And they turned around, they said, we do not want this to look like old Dante. We want this new Dante to be nothing like old Dante. So, if you're going to blame anybody about that, if you're still going to be really salty about the fact that this new Dante is not old Dante, then don't hate Ninja Theory for designing it that way. Okay, then. Screw off, big bastard. Instead, don't like that Capcom pushed for it. But I don't think you really should. Simply because it ends up working a lot. Trust me when I say this. Oh, hey, dickface. We're gonna do this now. We're gonna do this now. Okay. That looked like such a fucking close call. Enjoy your little faggot cave. Where am I? I got turned around. But, whoa, fucking hell. Why are there jump scares? But, yeah. So, here's an awesome thing about I was actually going to refer to.
Not good.
Here comes the living world thing that I was talking about. Now, this doesn't just change in the cutscene. Watch how it changes later on when I actually start playing through this part. So, of course, you've got the living environment that you would have from any other kind of Devil May Cry damn game. And that is that there are things in the environment that you can use to your advantage. Which is bloody awesome. It's nice to see that they kept that. I mean, what would a Devil May Cry game be if you couldn't obliterate the enemies in every embarrassing way possible? There's also stylish things like that. This is what I'm talking about. As I'm playing this, that door runs away. And I keep getting hit by gears. Nice dodge.
Not in a million years.
I like that little nod. Though I ended up giving him the finger the first time I saw that. Where was I? Living world. Oh yeah, while in Limbo, these little shadows, those are the people in the real world. Because Dante is actually very close to being what Cat is, being a medium and being, because he is able to go between the worlds, he's also able to see little shadows between the worlds as well. He's not as strong as Cat though when it comes to that respect, and he will not be able to see perfectly. Unless of course Cat is showing herself to him.
It's working. You can fight him now. It won't be easy. Hunters are brutal fighters.
So am I.
Yes, you are.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
And of course, what would a Devil May Cry be without boss fights? Ow. Boss fights where you get your dick kicked in because you're bad at video games. That was not the dodge button! Now, of course, this game still has Devil Trigger, but I'm not going to use it just yet. Oh, what the hell. I'll use it just for you guys, if I can remember how to. Oh god, I can't remember how to. Never mind. Oh wait, that's this button. Oh wait, you interrupted me, you freaking little Smeagol shit. Dick. Come on. Whoop whoop. Okay, it actually won't let me use Devil Trigger. That's probably for the best. I do kind of have it though. Ah! Stop hitting me with your shit! There we go. That's right. So of course you still have the free S system that was introduced, and I think it was number 3, but it could have been number 2 because I didn't play number 2 very well. Are angels even possible of being whores?
I don't know my mother, but if you're calling me a son of a bitch, you wouldn't be the first.
Now, just about every single normal world sequence
I barely remember.
happens in a cutscene. I don't think there's a single bit of gameplay in this that actually does take place in the real world. I think there's like one small segment when you go into like a soda brewing factory thing, and while you're walking in, you're in the real world for a little while, then you go into limbo. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I haven't played this in a while. But we're actually approaching onto 25 minutes, so I need to quickly make my point. I absolutely love the shit out of this game, and for any of you naysayers that are actually saying, you know, this is old this is not old Dante, this is new Dante, and new Dante isn't right. It's very important that he is new Dante, and the reason why is because he starts off as this kind of annoying character, which he is now. He ends up reminding me of like a weird ass teenager who's going through like trying to be a scene kid, but also trying to be like a little dick shit. But by the end of the game, he picks up his old mantle kind of thing, and he even ends up having his white hair back, spoiler. And that's not just in his Devil Trigger. By the end of the thing, he has permanent white hair in any form. That's why I end up changing it from standard to original, because the standard is what I was actually talking about. That standard skin is what he ends up looking like by the end of the game. Pure white hair, and whenever he goes into Devil Trigger, his coat becomes pure red.
Now it is just a matter of time.
That is Mundus. Or as they call him in this one, Mundus. Meh. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to show for this one. But I feel like I really want to cover some extra points before I close this episode off. But if I've forgotten anything, I will remember it in the editing stages, and I'll make sure to put it into my next video. But other than that, you guys have heard me talk for way too much already in this damn episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have enjoyed this, please do like the video, or if you haven't enjoyed this, dislike it. If you actually dislike it because you haven't enjoyed it, that actually is showing me some pretty good feedback. That means I'm doing something wrong, and I'll have to look over the video and see what I am doing wrong. And once I've figured out what I'm doing wrong, I will try and fix that as best as I can. I don't want to disappoint you guys. I don't want to disappoint people newly coming to this show either. Show, channel, whatever. I don't want to disappoint anyone when it comes to this thing. Of course, you can't please everyone either, but you understand where I'm coming from. So, yeah, if you like what I'm doing, like this video. If you enjoyed it, is a better way of wording that. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you did not enjoy this video, dislike it. And if you want to see more of this, then either keep your eye on it, or make it easy for yourself and subscribe to my channel. This has been Redorik Gaming. Thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day.
Tick tock, tick tock.